Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another KASPA video. Before we dive into it, can you go ahead and Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button there? So the price is actually holding up pretty well there, 15, little over 15 cents. You see it's bounced back. The whole market is taking the old hit-a-roo there. You can see the market, Bitcoin's down 4%, ETH down 4.7%. So KASPA is actually holding up pretty good. Think some of the news about Mt. Gox to repay $9 billion to crypto clients has got people's knees buckling. Gives someone a chance to buy the dip again. There's been a lot of that, but we're still pretty high up compared to the all-time highs. But today's video is just going to talk about. I watched the video with Tactical Investing with Christian Ludwig. He's talking about a bold prediction that within 1 or 2 years, that 70%, 70 to 100% of the stablecoin transactions will be on KASPA because it's more decentralized. It'll be faster. So let me know what you think. I'll play that clip in a second. Hash rate 344 petahashes. Christian, he said that him and his partner, I think they have like 450 or somewhere around there ASICs. They have about, I don't know, 3.5 or somewhere 4 petahashes, about 1% of the hash rate there. One time he was the largest holder. Rush rewrite still like 92, 93% there. So you'll just have to bear with me when I go play this clip right here on. I'll play this clip real quick. That way I can get the volume going here. So let me know what you think. We'll get this going.
Stable coins on KASPA are going to be more decentralized by far, by multiples of magnitude than Solana, Ethereum, or Tron. It's going to be more secure by multiples of magnitude, mainly because they're all proof of stake. And then it's going to be even a lot faster than Solana or Tron. So there's going to be, once exchanges adopt deposit and withdrawal with the KASPA network, and once USDT and USDC are on the network, there's going to be no reason to use any other network. No. The reason people still use Ethereum versus Solana, because it's slower and more expensive, is they think it's more secure. But once something more secure comes along, there's no reason to use Ethereum. Once something faster and cheaper comes along, there's no reason to use Solana or Tron.
Right.
So my bold prediction is that the KASPA network, probably within a year or two, is going to assume 70 to 100% of stablecoin transactions.
So let me know what you think there. If you think that's even possible. We'll just go back to where I was originally at here. Okay. So do you think that that's possible? I don't think it's possible in 1 year that €2 for the KASPA. Do you think it's possible that KASPA gets the 70 to 100% of the stablecoin market within 1 to 2 years? I don't think it's possible. The Christian guy had a pest control company that he grew really big, sold it for like 30 million bucks. At one time, he was the largest KASPA holder. Smart guy, smarter than I am. But when you look at it, Coinbase doesn't have a token on their layer 2. So that means that they spent their own money developing it. And they're really pushing USDC. I think that they're one of the people or part of the group that's behind USDC. They're really pushing that. You can see this commercial about transferring money to Mexico. I know I have some family that sends some money down to Mexico, and they use some app, and I don't think it's that crazy. So that's where you got to take everything with a grain of salt. So like this video here, you know, he's obviously had a lot of success, multimillionaire. Does that mean he's going to be right? And a lot of people are going to take that with a grain of salt, thinking 1 to 2 years. Some people might be influenced by that. And I personally don't think it's going to happen. I think it'd be cool if it did. You know, I don't know if KRC20s is not going to be the same as the Ethereum tokens. It's going to be partially signed KASPA transaction, so it's not really a true smart contract. I don't think those stable coins will be, if there are some on the KRC20, I don't think it'll be the same as the ones on Ethereum. Coinbase has put a lot of money. They're pouring a lot of money into trying to promote USDC. Are they going to just flip? I don't think it's going to happen this cycle. So I don't think it's going to happen this year or next year personally. So I think that's why you got to take a lot with a grain of salt. And even this, a lot of people in crypto, I mean, we've sent money overseas, Western Union. The people basically are able to get it instantly, pretty quick. There's a little bit of a fee there, depending on how much money you're sending. And I know people that send money to Mexico. There's some app they do it, and it's not that crazy. So there's a lot of people pushing their own narratives out here. Most of us are just trying to take positions in something and either hold it long term or sell it off next year and try to make some wealth. So that's where Coinbase is going to be very, very hesitant to switch from their USDC model. Now, is USDC going to start getting minted on KASPA? That's a long ways off, in my personal opinion. So that's where, for me, sometimes I don't watch as much KASPA videos as I don't watch anyone else's really KASPA videos. I've just watched Shy, Sin City, and then that. Um, I think sometimes I found with other projects, I start watching a lot of content about it, and then I start getting my head filled that I'm just going to get so rich. So I'd rather just come up with those ideas on my own, and who knows what's going to happen. But I have goals to sell off and pay my house off next year. So I'm trying to keep that in mind and keep my level of greed in there. You can see that the fear and greed index is pulling back. But so yeah, let me know. Do you think it's possible that uh, the KASPA could get 50 to or 70 to 100% of the market share within 2 years? Yeah, it would be a top 10 if it happened. But for example, Coinbase only allows ERC20 transfers of USD as of now, and so I think yeah, Coinbase eventually will probably they're really focusing on USDC right now. So I know that he was talking about Tether there, but they're really promoting USDC, sending USDC around between different users. Coinbase is trying to have their smart wallet. They're trying to gear up and be basically a bank and financial institution for people. And obviously, if you're into crypto, not your keys, not your crypto. So who knows? I hope he's right. I just don't think it's going to happen. But um, doesn't mean that things can get hot and heavy within the next 1 or 2 years. Um, it sounds like that Yonaton's got some ideas of smart contracts that he's toying around, and KRC20s aren't smart contracts. It'll be partially signed KASPA transactions. So at that point, it's still not Turing complete, and it'll be interesting to see how the tech evolves. You just got to put everything with a huge grain of salt when you're trying to figure out your strategy of what you might be doing to sell or what you might be doing to hold. If you believe in KASPA that it's really pretty much going to be geared up to take over, um, you know, Bitcoin and in 2030, then that's your strategy. If you're looking to take some profit next year, which I'm doing, and probably keep part of my KASPA bag, and constantly reformulating what percentages that might be. You just got to keep in mind, because what can happen is you get in an echo chamber that everyone's talking about KASPA going to $5, $10, and maybe it gets there, but then it gets up to say that KASPA, everyone, and then once KASPA's over $1, then people are really going to be pushing their goalposts for what the price might be, and yeah, you don't want to sell at $1 if it's going to be 5, but it maybe never gets to 5 this cycle, and maybe it never gets to 10. And so if you're waiting that whole time, it goes up to $3 or 275, and then you're waiting, and then all of a sudden it goes back down, and you have the bear market, and it goes back down to 85 cents, and then you're kicking yourself. Or maybe it goes further, maybe it goes back down to 50 cents for the bear market. Now, if you don't plan on doing anything with your money except for trying to play it, then that's not too big of a deal. If you're hoping to maybe pay off some debt or buy some property or something like that, do some real world thing with your money, then it's trickier. You're not going to get it right. I'm not planning on getting it right. I'm just going to try to do the best I can. At some point next year, you're looking at all the different metrics that could potentially signal a top, just overall crypto enthusiasm, Coinbase leading. But KASPA's got so many catalysts with Binance and potential Coinbase listing. KRC20 is coming, increasing adoption, plus more devs will come in. If KRC20 starts getting adoption, more devs will come in. So that's all I got. Quick video. Let me know in the comment section if you think that KASPA could take that stablecoin market share. Right now, there's no stablecoin, so the stablecoins would have to come first before that's even a possibility. But I think 70 to 100% is nearly impossible for the next 1 or 2 years. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay bullish and have a good day.